This Ultralight doesn't just fly like a sports plane, it feels like sitting inside a fighter jet. Sleek, aggressive, and unapologetically fast, the Blackshape Prime blurs the line between civilian aviation and fighter jet thrill. And here's where it gets exciting. Pilots aren't just looking for a plane, they're chasing the pure thrill of flight. It's that pulse-pounding rush, that feeling when your stomach drops, the wind roaring past as you carve through the sky. Think of it like stepping out of a Ferrari onto a runway that goes on forever. The same adrenaline, same focus, same heartbeat in your throat. Flying a light sport plane is usually smooth, predictable, and even a little tame for those who crave excitement. That's why aesthetics matter. The sleek lines, the bubble canopy, the fighter-like stance. Your eyes don't just see speed, they feel it. Your mind starts running ahead, imagining sharp turns, climbs, dives. Your hands grip the stick, and suddenly you're part machine, part pilot. And that's exactly where the Blackshape Prime enters. It doesn't just look fast, it feels like a fighter jet before you even throttle up. Every curve, every angle, every inch of the cockpit screams performance. Have you ever seen a civilian plane that makes your heart race like that? And here's where it starts to feel really special. The Blackshape Prime isn't just another light sport aircraft. It's a machine built to make your pulse spike the second you see it. The core idea is simple. Give pilots the sports car experience in the sky. Every angle, every line, every tandem seat under that bubble canopy screams speed and focus. This plane is designed to feel fast, not just move fast. Before you even touch the throttle, it has a fighter jet presence that makes other LSAs look soft by comparison. It's instantly recognizable, instantly thrilling, and instantly different. Wait, you're watching right now but not subscribed to the channel. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button so we can move on with the video. You did, okay, cool. Now back to the planes. And here's where the story gets really interesting. Blackshape is pure Italian, founded in 2010 with a single mission: to make light aircraft that emphasize sport without cutting corners on safety. They weren't interested in churning out generic planes. They wanted machines that could turn heads on the tarmac and in the sky. Think Ferrari, think Pagani. Sleek lines, aggressive stance, luxury finishes, attention to detail that makes the aircraft feel like a rolling piece of art. Every panel, every cockpit curve, every tactile surface is meticulously crafted, and the philosophy goes beyond looks. Performance and aesthetics are married in perfect balance. A Blackshape plane isn't just fast or safe. It feels alive, it makes a statement, and it gives pilots that rare combination of control, adrenaline, and style that you simply don't get in most LSAs. And this is where the story gets truly fascinating. The Blackshape Prime isn't a clean-sheet aircraft born from modern design software. It carries the DNA of a much older idea. Its lineage reaches back to the early 1980s and a small, elegant airplane called the Asso 10. That design came from Jeppe Vior, a carpenter by trade who spent his nights turning imagination into blueprints. Working almost entirely in wood, Vior built more than 15 aircraft designs and sold over 500 kits. These planes earned a devoted following because they were simple, lightweight, and deeply engaging to fly, offering a connection that mass-produced aircraft rarely delivered. One of Vior's most celebrated creations was the Asso 10 Joule. It was light, agile, and beautifully balanced, with handling that felt precise and almost playful. Long before Blackshape existed, the Jewel already carried that mini-fighter personality. Sharp lines, quick responses, and a cockpit that made pilots feel involved rather than insulated. Its reputation spread across Europe, catching the attention of Italian manufacturers and quietly laying the foundation for what would come decades later. In many ways, the Blackshape Prime is the spiritual successor to that wooden jewel, reimagined for carbon fiber, speed, and modern expectations without losing the raw joy of flight. The next major leap came with the carbon fiber revolution. Millennium Aircraft acquired the Asso 10 design and transformed it into the Millennium Master, replacing wood with full carbon construction. The result was lighter, stronger, and strikingly modern. When the prototype appeared in Germany in 2006, enthusiasm was immediate. Test pilots praised its agility, proving the original concept still worked, just elevated. Sadly, financial troubles stopped production before it could truly begin. That's when Blackshape stepped in. Taking this orphaned design, they refined, modernized, and elevated it. With premium interiors, obsessive attention to detail, and a flawless blend of carbon, aluminum, and steel, Blackshape didn't just revive the concept, they perfected it, creating the fighter-inspired Prime we know today. Meanwhile, over in Latvia, Pelgrin Limited saw the same potential and adapted the base design into the Pelgrin Tarragon. They kept the exterior aggressive and fighter-like, but simplified the interior, focusing on function over luxury. Two of these aircraft are now used by the Latvian Air Force for pilot training, proving that the design works both as a thrilling ultralight and as a serious fighter trainer platform. It's a testament to the versatility and timelessness of the original engineering. And here's where the Prime really starts to turn heads. The exterior screams fighter jet before you even step inside. The fuselage is carbon fiber wrapped around an aluminum and steel frame, giving the plane remarkable strength without sacrificing weight. At 7 meters, or 22 feet, it's compact yet aerodynamic, every curve designed to slice through the air with minimal resistance. The stance is aggressive, almost predatory, with a streamlined profile that hints at the speed it can achieve. The tandem cockpit under the bubble canopy is pure fighter inspiration. 2 seats, one behind the other, giving the pilot and passenger a shared, immersive flight experience. Visibility is incredible, like peering out from a modern fighter jet, and the sharp lines of the fuselage echo designs seen in World War II fighters, giving aviation fans a thrill of nostalgia. Seriously, some angles look like they were ripped straight from a flight simulator. It's that perfect mix of history, performance, and showmanship that makes people stop, point, and ask, is that really a civilian plane? And here's where the fighter jet feel really comes alive. The Blackshape Prime's wings aren't just for lift. They're carbon fiber trapezoids engineered for performance. Stretching 8 meters, or about 26.5 feet, they balance strength and agility perfectly, and they cleverly house 120 liters of fuel, giving the plane an impressive range without compromising sleekness. The wings are built to handle serious forces, up to +4 G in climbs and tight turns, and -2 G during steep dives or sudden descents. That's not just numbers on a spec sheet. That's the thrill of controlled aggression, the kind of limits pilots dream of testing. Every maneuver feels precise, responsive, and just a little like you're sitting in a fighter cockpit pushing the envelope. It's these carefully engineered loads that make the Prime feel more like a jet fighter than a civilian ultralight. The tail is straightforward but effective. A single vertical and horizontal stabilizer, carbon fiber for strength and lightness. The landing gear, however, adds the next level of sophistication. It's a retractable tricycle setup with a nose wheel and mains tucked under the wings, reducing drag and improving aerodynamics. I've flown with the gear up, and the acceleration is noticeable. The plane just seems to wake up and surge forward once the wheels are tucked away. It's one of those subtle details that instantly reminds you this isn't your average LSA. It's built for performance, style, and pure pilot satisfaction. Even with all the adrenaline, safety hasn't been ignored. The Prime falls under the European Ultralight category and comes with a Ballistic Recovery System. So if something goes wrong, the whole plane can descend safely by parachute. The carbon fiber fuselage adds durability, though damaged sections usually get replaced rather than repaired, which is worth keeping in mind. Engine failure? The BRS has you covered. It's a high-performance machine, but one designed so pilots can push it without crossing the line between excitement and danger. And here's where the thrill hits your hands and feet. The Blackshape Prime comes in 3 engine flavors, each offering a different kind of fighter jet energy. The base model, the BK100, sports a 100 horsepower Rotax 912 ULS. It climbs at a respectable 5.6 meters per second and cruises at 260 kilometers per hour, with a range of 1,260 kilometers. Enough speed and punch to get your heart racing while remaining manageable for most pilots. Step it up, and you've got the BK100T, the turbocharged variant with a 115 horsepower Rotax 914 UL. This one shines at higher altitudes, where thinner air usually kills performance, maintaining its bite and delivering a climb rate of 7.4 meters per second. The range drops slightly to 1,248 kilometers, but the extra thrust feels exhilarating, like punching a gear shift and feeling the plane wake up beneath you. Finally, if you want the ultimate civilian fighter feel, the BK100IS is the ticket. With a 141 horsepower Rotax 915 IS, it hits a max cruise of 344 kilometers per hour. The range drops to 926 kilometers, but every second in the air feels more intense, more alive. The climb is immediate, the response razor sharp, and the sense of acceleration is intoxicating. This isn't just flying, it's commanding a miniature fighter jet. Every engine option delivers precision, adrenaline, and a taste of what it feels like to push past the ordinary. And here's the part that truly makes you forget you're in a civilian plane: the cockpit. The Prime's interior is pure fighter inspiration. The tandem seating, one pilot behind the other, forces a shared, immersive flight experience. You're not lounging, you're engaged, every sense alive, every movement purposeful. Step inside the bubble canopy, and you're surrounded by light, sky, and visibility that rivals modern fighter jets. It's like climbing into a cockpit simulator, but real. The tight cockpit design amplifies the connection between pilot and machine. Your back is hugged by the seat. Your hands and feet have direct influence over every surface and control. Unlike typical LS, where the cabin feels airy and relaxed, here you feel the energy of the plane, the potential of each maneuver, the thrill of acceleration. It's more like sitting in a supercar than a touring aircraft. Speed and focus dominate. The design leaves no room for lazy comfort. There's a sport-first philosophy embedded in every inch. Harnesses, controls, and even your posture demand attention. And yet the interior never feels cramped or punishing. It's designed to enhance performance, not hinder it. Every switch, every panel, Every view through the canopy feels intentional. Flying the Prime is less about transportation and more about experience. An adrenaline-laced, fighter jet-inspired rush that reminds you why people fall in love with aviation in the first place. And here's where the Prime blends fighter aggression with luxury. Both pilot and passenger get 4-point harnesses as standard, instantly adding that cockpit clinched feel you only find in military aircraft. Compare that to older LSAs with 2- or 3-point belts, and you realize how much thought went into safety and immersion. The seats themselves are another story. Blackshape offers everything from sporty suede that grips you during sharp maneuvers to soft, perforated leather for a touch of indulgence. It's that perfect balance. Every stitch, every contour screams performance, yet the interior doesn't skimp on comfort. You're secure, connected, and still reminded that you're sitting in a machine built to thrill, not just carry. As for storage, don't expect a minivan. The only space for belongings is behind the rear seat, and realistically, nothing larger than a backpack will fit. It's minimal, functional, and entirely in line with the Prime's fighter jet ethos. Everything is about the flying experience, not hauling luggage. Every inch of the cabin prioritizes speed, control, and immersion, reminding you that this isn't a touring aircraft. It's a performance machine designed for adrenaline and precision. And here's where the Prime's cockpit truly earns its fighter reputation. The standard glass cockpit comes with the Dynon Skyview HDX 1100, paired with comm, intercom, and transponder systems that give you everything you need without clutter. For backup, there's a set of analog instruments, altimeter, compass, and attitude indicator, so you're never flying blind. The stick sits in the center, throttle on the left, a layout lifted straight from military design principles. Every control is intuitive, precise, and built to make the pilot feel in command, like a true fighter jet pilot. For those who want even more sophistication, optional upgrades let you add a Dynon autopilot, a rear display for the backseat passenger, or even a Garmin G3X in the center console. It's a rare combination, a light sport aircraft with ergonomics and systems designed to keep the pilot fully immersed and engaged. Every panel, every switch, every line of sight is intentional. Sitting here, you feel like you could perform maneuvers that most civilian planes could only dream of. It's control, immersion, and thrill all wrapped into one sleek package. The Prime has found its fan base across Europe, with aircraft spotted in the Netherlands, Germany, and Poland. Older models trade hands for roughly 100 to 135,000, while newer, fully equipped versions run between 200 to 300,000, depending on extras and avionics. Despite the premium feel, the value is strong. Pilots get modern performance, fighter-inspired design, and luxury interior all in one. It's not just a plane, it's a statement. And its growing popularity proves that this combination of thrill and style resonates with aviators looking for something beyond standard LSAs. The Blackshape Prime proves you don't need missiles or afterburners to feel like a fighter pilot. With its tandem cockpit, bubble canopy, aggressive performance, and Italian design flair, it delivers raw emotion few ultralights can match. Perfect for pilots who crave adrenaline over comfort.